Dogs. They've been man's best friend for thousands of years. Loyal companions, playful friends, or watchful guardians for ourselves, our children, our homes, or our livestock. But to many, dogs are much, much more than that. They are significant and necessary parts of their lives. When someone hears the term dog guide, they take it literally to mean that it's a dog who guides somebody with vision loss, when in fact it actually refers to a wide range of dogs who have been specially trained for a variety of uses for those who are in need. The Lions Foundation of Canada founded the Canadian Vision Program in 1985, and since then they have expanded it to 6 different programs. But what does it take to turn a cute little ball of fuzz into a lifesaver? Jesse Walker, a trainer at Dog Guides Canada, explains the grueling process.
So the foster families get the puppies just at 8 weeks old, fresh little fur balls. And then the puppies are fostered in regular families, things like that, with children. The families can take the puppies, get little puppy jackets that say they're allowed in most places. So the puppies are on escalators, elevators, malls, restaurants. They're exposed to anything and everything as they can be at such a young age, because it's great exposure for them. And again, the foster family is responsible for crate training, potty training, basic leash control and things like that. And we get the dogs at about a year old, and we train them for about a solid 6 months around the different mobility apparatuses, doing the different basic commands and things like that. So they're trained for about 6 months before they're matched with their client. Each program varies of how long the client will be here in class. The shortest stay is about 10 days. That's for the autism program, and the longest stay is about 4 weeks, and that's for the canine vision program. So the full cost of a service dog can be between $20,000 to $30,000. That's from puppy raising, from puppy food to vet care to the cost of the trainer to train it, and things like that. So for a dog for it to be a year and a half, it's about $25,000 to go to the client once they're fully trained.
Hearing ear dog guides assist those who are deaf or hard of hearing. They have been taught to distinguish sounds such as an alarm, doorbell, or telephone, make physical contact with their handler, and then lead them to the source of the noise. The Canine Vision Program is the longest running program. These dogs are taught to assist their blind or visually impaired handlers navigate typical objects such as curbs, steps, and crowds, thus allowing their handler to live active, full lives. The newest program are diabetic alert dogs. They assist those who have type 1 diabetes with hypoglycemic unawareness. They are trained to detect sudden drops in their handler's blood sugar through scent and can alert them to ingest something sweet. Through the use of their powerful nose, these dogs keep their handlers safe and provide them and their families a peace of mind when they're alone. Service dogs assist those with physical or mental disabilities, allowing them to have a renewed sense of safety and independence. On a daily basis, service dogs help their handlers retrieve objects, open and close appliances and doors, as well as bark or activate an alarm system when help is needed. They perform a wide variety of tasks, which puts them in high demand. Seizure response dogs are trained to react to when their handlers have a seizure and are able to either activate an alert system or bark for help. Autism assistance dogs help children aged 3 to 18 with autism spectrum disorder by providing companionship, a sense of security, and unconditional love. They're one of the more helpful and remarkable service dogs around.
And once we found out about the Autism Assistance Program through Dog Guides Canada, we knew immediately that was something that we needed to pursue. Cash watches over Matthew, and they talk and they play. Cash keeps an eye on him. That gives us a sense of security and safety because we know that Matthew is tethered to Cash. Before Cash came into our lives, in Matthew's life, Matthew spent many hours of the day in a very anxious state where emotions are very, very high. So what Cash does is he provides that calming influence, and we rely on Cash to be that companion for Matthew. We are able to go out together as a family rather than having one parent stay at home. This gives us perhaps a little bit more sense of a normal life than we had before. Cash is this added component to our family to just give us all another sense of life and encouragement and hope for the future.
Once the dogs are matched and they go home with the client, the dogs generally have a working life of about 8 to 10 years, depending on the dog, depending on the dog's health and things like that. The dog is retired, and so they live just a pet life, as you would call it, and then the client has the opportunity, if they want, to reapply for a service dog as well. So.
From puppy to lifesaver to pet, these are some remarkable dogs.